Oh, hello, it's another After Midnight PFL After Dark playoff special. I am your former champion, Elizabeth Joe. I've got Drac with me.
Hey, what's up?
Fresh
Late night
off
crew here.
a victory, the overnight staff here for the battle between Jim and Jack. What are they, 3-6? Is that how that works? I
Yeah,
forget what
seeds
seeds
three
they
and
are.
six.
Seeds 3 and
Jim
6.
is 3, yeah. Jack is 6.
Gotcha. So, yeah, best 2 out of 3. You know how it goes. We'll be doing it here. I tested to make sure we could hear Drax's audio. So we're good there, so I don't have to sound tired alone. So let's go ahead and bring this one up here as we head right on over to that battle window. Actually, let me fix something real quick. There we go. To that battle window. Okay, I had to fix an icon because it moved over. Apparently, I used the semicolon at some point, and it switched over the icon on here. So, what we're looking at, we've got Rhyperior, Audino, Alolan Muck, Inteleon, Gengi, and Modemro taking on Tapu Lele, Gliscor, Sharpedo, Mega Sharpedo, of course, Nihilego, Snorlax, and the big Flap Nasty. Oh my god.
I love you call it Modem Row.
I started doing that in the middle of the season. I don't think you're the first person to call me out on it.
Wow. Inteleon, like, what's the only thing that really gets in the way of it is Snorlax, I think.
Yeah. Let's go for our boys as well. You had Inteleon.
Like
Does Inteleon have something special for Lele potentially?
I mean, crit snipe.
It's not gonna like a crit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Like, even Sharpedo doesn't really want to switch in, and Inteleon's faster, so he can just, like, U-turn out.
Oh, yeah, Sharpedo
is Ice Beam for Flapple, so it's really just Snorlax.
Yeah, Nihilego and Gliscor definitely don't like him. Offensive water types, pretty good.
Yeah.
Audino starting things off, especially
Audino,
when you
Nihilego.
got Audino and Amok and Rhyperior, and even Rotom to an extent, all pretty good defense-wise.
I imagine this is going to be a lead rocks from Nihilego.
Because, yeah, what exactly... we've seen T-Wave, potentially? Is that, like, something Audino might do, potentially?
Yeah, Jack's been running T-Wave on Audino a lot.
Oh, Magic Coat.
Magic Coat! Oh, he was trying to reflect rocks! Oh, man.
Solid choice.
Against me.
Yeah, you were just saying right there. And the lefty's
Crazy
gone
stuff.
Here.
Magic Coat doesn't work twice in a row, right?
I have no idea.
I'm just probably looking that up right now.
Know. I feel like this is... I mean, if you could just power gem here, why not, you know? If Rhyperior comes in, it'll resist it, but everything else power gem is solid, I think.
Yeah, I think power gem is a really good hit here. Either that or rocks, because I don't know if Magic Coat fails twice in a row. Like normal Protect does.
I did like the knock there, because yeah, you can't even really bring in Muck, really.
Yeah,
especially
nothing wants that knock.
If knock is going to happen again. Because Muck also
Gengar certainly isn't coming in. Knock off like the leftovers or some kind of weird...
Whoa, the stomping tantrum!
Jack is getting way too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, game 1 is the time to do some wild stuff, maybe. I mean, that might be a little too wild.
He brought Stomping Tantrum Audino against, like, me for Nidoqueen, and the doubled version did, like, I want to say, like, 60%. Oh, Curse!
I love the Curse here. I mean, Rhyperior has Brick Break. It doesn't get CC, I don't think. Does it get Hammer Arm?
Know.
It's got big arms.
Hammer Arm? But then he's at, like, +1 defense, and you can presumably just hit Ice Punch?
I don't know. I mean, it usually when you have like a... It depends on if this is Recycle, if this is Rest Sleep Talk.
True.
Like your one move can't be Return because of Gengar, so it's probably Earthquake. In which case you can't hit Rotom. Which is all... I mean, knowing Jim, he did not put himself into that kind of box with Snorlax, so...
Probably not.
Muck.
Okay.
Cursing again, double curse.
Snorlax... Yeah, he gets EQ. Is he normally faster than Muck? Well, I guess he...
Well, at -2, yeah. And no, I think Muck's probably in like the 60 range.
Knockoff. Oh, okay,
Chesto.
knockoff the Chesto. You like that?
So there's Chesto Resto.
I mean, so like rest, sleep talk, EQ.
I think with the Chesto, you're avoiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, EQ. I think with the Chesto, you're avoiding putting sleep talk on there, but it being knocked off is not the worst thing in the world, but you know.
Can we just say something?
Yeah.
+3 EQ did 45 to Rhyperior?
I mean, that's the power of filter, I guess, and Rhyperior has. I have him up right here. It's 115 HP and 130 defense, so.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's a big boy.
How much does this mon cost?
Rhyperior is 100.
He's 60? I think he's 60.
Is he 60? No, Rhyperior is 100.
Okay. All right. Fair. For a mon with 0 recovery.
Rocks. Oh, there's the Ice Punch. Okay. I don't know why going Ice Punch instead of... Well, I mean, they're both...
Maybe he thought like a double into Rotom was coming?
Maybe. Now Ice Punch is solid, no matter what. No EQ. Okay.
Oh, what do you have for this?
Snipe shots. Oh, Gengi.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a pretty good a Sludge Wave here might not be terrible.
Well, I don't this has to be Focus Blast, I think.
What if it's Immunity Snorlax? Not that poison moves don't work on Immunity Snorlax, but you know.
Now, Gengar is the Z captain.
I mean, now's the time to do it. 59% on a Z move from Gengar, even against Snorlax. I mean, there's no item there, and I'm assuming in the he's just like I don't want any part of this.
Oh, Jim just perfectly called it out. Wow. That's incredible.
Still did 39 though. Solid.
That's like such a crazy play.
Wondering though, Gengar doesn't get anything stupid like Ice Beam being a Gen 1 mon, does it?
I don't think so. I think he gets T-Bolt?
That sounds correct.
Man, I had to prep for Gengar twice. I should know this.
It gets Icy Wind.
Ooh. Maybe he does have Icy Wind. Who knows? Well, rocks are kind of free now, and that's a big issue because Rotom's the only removal, and Rotom's not coming in on Nihilego.
I mean, -1 Nihilego, it might.
But Nihilego's got like 120 SPDF.
That's true.
A 131, excuse me.
That's
we're talking about Rhyperior with his big stats. Nihilego, 109 HP, 131 SPDF.
Yeah. I mean, it still did, a non-stab Icy Wind still did 17% or thereabouts, so maybe that's just a big ups to Gengar.
Yeah, so like the neutral Focus Blast is going to do like double that, 30%.
If he decides to stay in. Because this is just Power Gem now, like we were saying?
Probably. Or Rocks. Yeah, Rocks.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
And even then, -1 Nihilego probably faster than Audino. Maybe.
Probably.
No, going into Glizgy.
I like Gliscor, actually. Because now you can Roost.
Oh, going into Muck? Yeah, this is a solid Roost.
Yeah, it's a solid Roost because even if he hits Ice Punch, it's not 4x.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Look at you with the call-outs here.
And that, I mean, okay, he revealed Icy Wind on Gengar. He's not going to not
He's
have
scared of Gliscor. Yes, we understand. I wonder if Jim's going to take a second here and be like, I wonder what the EQ does. It's probably not built enough to kill Muck.
And I think he'll live the Ice Punch even.
Really?
Yeah.
34? Actually, 34? Yeah. I mean, again, you're kind of playing to the defensive strengths of Gliscor because it's better with defense than special defense. So
right.
And again, it's just Alolan Muck is non-stab,
and you can't even let a Muck get chipped because that's really the only thing that answers Lele, I think.
I mean, you could. Audino does Wish, presumably, if that's what he's got for it. That's the only reason I would let Alolan Muck get what's potentially this EQ that's going to happen.
Yeah, if it even lives the EQ. It's going to depend on the spread.
Oh, doing a little more Roost in here?
Okay. Maybe that 34 was like a low roll or something. Well, okay, he just got a 33.
Yeah, maybe he was checking the rolls there, I guess, or something. Because I don't think Jack's gonna blink here.
And you're at no risk of getting frozen too.
Right, because you're already toxic. They're just staring each other down here.
Yeah, I'm really curious what's gonna transpire. Because even if you're Jack, you can't really hard switch into stuff. Like, okay, maybe you can hard switch into Rotom on an EQ.
Yeah, normally, I mean, when I had Gliscor, it's
like Flapple comes in.
It's tough to fit a move that's not EQ, like an attacking move that's not EQ.
Okay.
58, yeah. Okay. And you survive the Ice Punch, and you get some back.
Now you
roost. If you have... Yeah, now you roost, because then if Rotom comes in, then you get Gliscor back up to a respectable amount.
Yeah, and then, like, both Nihilego and Flapple are good switches for... Okay, Inteleon.
This is solid, too, I think, because like we said, the question was, what is the answer for Inteleon? So if you need to kind of let something in hard here, I don't know, is the Snorlax experiment over?
He might let Nihilego go, because what did Nihilego do? It knocked off the leftovers on Audino, and it hit rocks, so, like, good stuff. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, alright, okay. Oh, 7-up, alright. Nihilego faster than... No, Inteleon's pretty fast. It's alright, do you have to have a Scarfmon here, potentially, to... Do you gotta use Sharpedo?
Possibly Sharpedo, possibly Lele. Lele's got big spit def. It'll live one. And he showed Surf, not Snipe Shot, so it's not the focus lens set, or scope lens for those 50% crits.
He didn't get any... Well, we saw leftovers on Audino, so this has to be something different.
Probably like a Mystic Water, I'd imagine.
Yeah, a water plate, one of those things.
Maybe even an Expert Belt.
Lele's coming in?
Lele,
okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
I feel like Lele's not surviving too, so the best it's doing is either getting rid of the sub or revealing a Scarf. 46.
Ooh, okay.
And you can't just switch and have him sub again, so...
No, not really.
You might need to throw out Lele here.
I don't know about that sub, because... Yeah, Jim's very keen to that kind of a strategy.
He's doing it.
Blink. Oh, is he fishing for Torrent?
Oh, baby. He's at 26. He could do it. No. He could have done it.
Yeah, what deal? I guess Shark, right? Shark is the thing that comes in.
Yeah, you gotta... The thing is you...
Oh, hold up. That was Booties on Inteleon. He's at 26% after 3 subs.
Oh, yeah. So that's pretty much what he was looking for. I mean, all right. So it was Flapple, Scarf Hustle.
Ooh, yeah. I guess it's Scarf or Inteleon has Ice Beam.
No, he's staying in here. Ooh. He's dancing. He's moving. He's shaking.
Okay.
He's baking and quaking here.
This.
That was just enough of a fake out that he forced Inteleon out.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't have Ice Beam. Or he just thought it was Scarf.
What does Flapple get? Another ability that's not Hustle? I mean, you're really...
It gets Ripen.
Okay, Ripen and Gluttony. I mean, if there's... Gluttony's not
Ripen
terrible.
Yachi, you think?
Maybe.
I mean, that would eat an ice move.
That would probably be the reason that he's in against Inteleon, too. Gotta let him go.
Oh, okay, he's looking for the confusion.
Confuse after 2, no Lumberry. So, it's not... Oh, the effect is doubled. Never mind. I thought Ripen was like automatic recycle or something, which would be ridiculous.
That would be so insane.
And he hit the Outrage again.
I'm surprised he didn't go into Audino and at least like try to T-Wave him. But maybe he doesn't have T-Wave. He showed Magic Code and Stomping Tantrum, and like you got Wish and something else.
Yeah, that's probably an adjustment we'll see in Game 2, I would guess.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, Jack did not have...
Hurt himself.
Oh,
There's your
the T-wave.
there's your T-wave. All right.
But
Even
I don't
plus one,
think
you're
Rotom
faster
hits
than
anything.
Rotom.
Rotom should be faster if it's speed invested, but Rotom still can't touch Flapple because it quad resists both stabs, and it's not like he's gonna Willow him now, so... Like, if you're Jim, you just hit an Outrage until you die, I think. And then... like, Restlax probably just destroys Audino, eventually.
Yeah. Jack's saying he wants to scoop. He wants to just say that he's done. Play the game till the end.
You're the commish. You gotta tell him.
It's like 3 turns max. Then allow me to click moves I haven't clicked before to not reveal info? Huh?
What? Just tell him no forfeits. I think Jack's being too big brain.
Gotta play to the end. I don't know why you're trying to... I understand you want to hold back your secrets, but like, come on.
T-Wave Rotom. Well, Parafusion. Hey, he missed.
Hey, not enough though.
I find it interesting that Jack's strategy in the face of this is to
give up.
reveal, well, not reveal heat essentially.
I
But
mean,
yeah, also give up.
You do have God.
How many times? I want to see the luck stat on this.
Grab Apple.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Grab Apple actually is so sick against Audino.
All right. So that's the end of game 1.
Flap nasty. Doing it.
Doing the work here. So we will see you back when it's time to start game 2. And here we are. It's time for game 2. No prancing around about it. Let's just get right back into it here. So, it looks like we were surmising in the downtime here that Pinsir would come, and Pinsir has indeed come.
Interestingly, no Audino.
That is pretty interesting switch out. I don't know if we actually talked about which Mon he would get rid of, but yeah, Audino being gone is an interesting choice here, and I don't believe any changes have taken place on Jim's side.
The only potential changes would be like
Sets.
switching the sets.
Yeah.
Like we might not see Curse Snorlax again, considering it didn't do too much last game.
Let's
We
go
got
for
some stuff
noise on
weak.
this one. I think Curse Snorlax was good. I liked he kind of got his spot blown up by getting the Chesto Berry knocked off, but otherwise it went pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like what kind of adaptations Jack made to countering Flapple. There's 2 really great Scarf targets that have super effective moves, like a stab super effective on Gengar Sludge Wave and obviously the 4x Ice Beam. And Pinsir's got that aerial quick attack, so I don't know if we're gonna see another Flapple sweep.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's a Flapple or Pinsir seemed like the easy answer. And like we were saying, the Scarf stuff, Flapple is definitely not. I'm surprised that Jim brought it again, quite frankly.
I'm a little surprised as well. Because that could be the opportunity, like, if you want to play 5D chess, and I know he has to bring Pinsir as an answer to Flapple, so I'm going to swap it out for somebody else that's going to beat Pinsir.
Well, looking at the rest of the team here, or the rest of the available Mons, you're not going to bring Masquerain, you're not going to bring Chestnut. You're probably not going to bring Komala.
Yeah, probably not.
You probably can't bring Blaziken. A lot of flying weaknesses on Jim's team.
This is a very interesting turn 1. He just led Shark.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Sharpedo starting things off here against Muck. We might see a curse from Muck if this is the protect that you might normally see on
I feel like
Sharpedo.
he's just going to hit Gunk Shot or something. Gunk Shot or Poison Jab.
I mean, we've seen on plenty of occasions that it takes very little to kill Sharpedo. Mega Sharpedo is a different story, but you definitely want at least +1 before you get it going here. I don't think Sharpedo gets Earthquake. I
I
don't
don't think
think.
so.
So you're kind of relying on liquidations, which isn't the worst thing in the world, really, but
I don't think a mega liquidation would kill
no,
Muck.
I don't think so either. Even though Muck is the kind of special defense specialist, as we've seen plenty of times.
Nihilego,
Oh,
okay.
coming in. Oh, the poison jab. All right.
Quad resisted poison jab.
Doing 13%. That low defense stat doesn't much matter here. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
knock does
Get rid of
matter.
the sash. Well, now Nihilego gets to hit the knockoff of its own. You'd love to get that AV off of.
Yeah. Does he want to give up Nihilego this early?
It might be useful for sack fodder, as we saw in the last game.
Yeah. Oh, power gem.
Power gem, all
Throwing in
right.
the power gem. Very interesting when, like you were saying, the knockoff could have been... Maybe he just... Maybe just expect Jim playing a little ahead of himself there, thinking that he's going to like, oh, I don't want to lose the AV. I better leave Muck in.
Right, he might have thought that Muck had to leave. But I really like Roxa because that neuters Pinsir a lot.
Yeah, you need Rotom in first with the defog, right?
Yeah. And this might even be a Willow Rotom because Willow is going to be good against, obviously Flapple. We saw it live the +1 outrage last game. Obviously good for Shark.
Really, everyone other than Shuka too, doing 10%. Wow. Yeah, Willow is good against everybody other than Lele at this point, so solid choice. I mean, I don't quite understand why Rhyperior is normally the switch for Snorlax.
I don't think he really has a much
Well,
better switch.
that's true.
I wonder if Jim switched it up and potentially has like a Toxic this game on Snorlax because Snorlax already pretty it's pretty good against Gengar, although maybe not with the Z Crystal.
Oh,
Body
Flapple
press
here. All right, interesting.
That's an interesting switch.
Especially, we saw Ice Punch last game, so what's... Oh, no, I'm sorry, we saw Ice Punch on Snorlax. We didn't see it on... Rhyperior could have it!
We did see it on Rhyperior.
Oh, yeah, for Gliscor. So... Yeah. Very interesting. Unless he just thinks he wants to 4x Gravapple here, and that'll take 85%.
Yeah, with the Shuckaberry being consumed, it's not the Rindoberry, so
Right.
I think Gravapple's kind of free. Although, like you were saying, 115, 130 for defenses, it might actually live with the Solid Rock.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I referred to it as Filter before. It is Solid Rock.
It's the
Same ability.
It's like Pure Power and Huge Power.
It's like Vital Spirit and Insomnia. Right? Are those how those work? They both can't be put to sleep?
Yes. I don't know if Vital Spirit makes you immune to Intimidate or something random like that.
I think they did that. That was one of the weird either Gen 7 or Gen 8 changes where Intimidate stopped working on a bunch of abilities. There's the Gravapple. Let's see. Oh,
Yep,
57. And there's your Ice Punch.
Oh, Ripen?
There's Ripen.
Ripen
Ripen
Yachi.
Yachi doing 35.
So maybe that was going to be that would have been a good turn to
Dragon Dance. Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe you're playing your hand too hard because after one D-Dance and you proc the Yachi, you have to hit Gravapple, so then Pinsir comes in free.
Yeah.
So maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe
and now that you're near death, you either let Rhyperior die to Outrage or something else takes the Outrage, so...
Yo, it might live in Outrage. Gravapple did 56?
I mean, again, this is with this is with Solid Rock pulling some
That's true.
work too. Neutral hits, I'm not saying that they do more, but
Okay.
a neutral hit could have been done better than you think. But it doesn't matter because now Rhyperior is dead.
Right. I mean, kind of anybody comes in at this point. Because
Yeah, I mean...
he's not Scarfed. So Gengar and Teleon are guaranteed faster. Pinsir can obviously quick attack. Rotom lives.
Rotom will survive and can defog too, so Rotom's a solid choice, I think.
Yeah, the Rocker is gone. Well, there could be Rocks and Gliscor as well, but probably not.
Probably
if you're
not.
just like have this Suicide Nihilego.
I'm wondering if there's like it's a more offensive set on Gliscor too because of that.
That would be interesting.
Oh, no, Pinsir is the one that's coming in here. And is this just... I mean, is he gonna... Maybe Jack will play ahead of... I mean, hitting the Outrage here is not the worst thing, I don't think. Because maybe Jack will be like, he's leaving, let me hit Swords Dance.
Swords Dance still puts you in a pretty precarious situation.
Return.
Oh, he's got Moxie Boost! Oh!
Oh, right. That's a good idea.
Wow, what is the speed investment? Because... Oh, yeah, Flapple is 70, Pinsir is 75, I think.
Maybe Pinsir should move back to 160. I didn't think about that. About using Moxie, like Sharpedo might use Speed Boost. Lele.
Ah, get rid of that quick attack. Okay.
That is good. Lele's still slower after he Mega Evolves, though.
Could be Scarfed.
Could be Scarfed.
Like, I imagine a Moonblast will kill. Or
Yeah,
even, like, the Psychic in the terrain.
I don't think he's going to want the Moonblast.
And you're still not Mega'd, so I think you can swap to Muck here, honestly.
Especially if you still have the AV.
Yeah, like, it still has the AV.
It's turn.
It's not Mega'd, so...
It's turn 9. You know, you don't have to go crazy here.
Yeah, I think Muck is just a super safe switch here. Like, the 1.5 attack is great, but, you know, imagine you take the Scarf Psychic Terrain Psychic and you just die. Like, well, a lot of good that, did you?
Yeah. And I think that's what he's thinking about here. Either that or he's looking into the calcs. If +1 return... If +1 Aerolate return will murder Lele.
Yeah, might not
going into
even.
Muck? Yeah, solid.
Okay.
Subbing up.
Ooh. Oh my god, what a crazy read.
Another
you
call.
almost just died, homie.
What's the Z move here? Oh, Guardian of Alola. All right,
I like Guardian of Alola a lot, actually.
Too. Poison Jab, and now he just... I mean, Moonblast might not do 17%. I don't know.
I think it will. I think it'll... Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I imagine Moonblast does, like, around a quarter.
Neutral... It's, you know, you never know with these things sometimes. And now, who is
that,
the... Gengar's...
that read with the sub actually totally turned this around.
Inteleon coming in. Interesting that it's not Gengar.
Can Inteleon really hit Lele?
That's kind of what, like, unless he's trying to rely on a crit here, I feel like this is... No, going into Snorlax.
Okay, I agree
Still
with
surfing.
Snorlax.
Yeah. You never... I mean, it could be Specs, for all we know, which 27 on that, I would not be surprised, quite frankly.
Yeah, doesn't Snorlax have, like, 110 SpDef and 160 HP?
It's a lot. Curse. Alright, I like the Curse. You'll probably survive the CC now. And then the Ice Punch will hurt.
CC lives. Rock Slide?
Ice
Punch? Oh!
Yeah.
Damn. So he did bring Curselax again.
Again, a solid choice. And now with Pinsir gone... I mean, again, Inteleon and Gengar are so fast. Like...
Right. And he
it's...
still has Rotom in the back pocket to check
Yeah.
the shark.
I mean, is Rotom coming in at any point, is... I mean, Rotom coming in at 100%, a Crunch is not going to kill it, so... And now...
I think you gotta let Snorlax go.
I think so, too. At 19%, you could... He did sub last time, so you could rest. You could Chesto rest here. I mean, if you're hitting any move here...
I just hit EQ,
You'd hit EQ to get rid of the sub. If he does, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Well, okay, he's no booties this time, so he changed the item, so he's probably not the subset, actually. So he took that hazard damage.
I guess we'll see.
I guess this is going to be like Surf, Shark, then just hit Crunch before Mega-ing. You get to +1. with Shark, and then maybe a Strong Jaw Crunch finishes off Rotom?
Maybe.
I think that's what Jim's like sort of calculating right now. And honestly, Gliscor sort of bodies Gengar because Gengar really only has Shadow Ball and it doesn't want that stab super effective EQ.
No.
So he's still got to check for Gengar in the back pocket.
So I guess we're going to see here, again, if Surf is what's happening here. I mean, Lele left before, but I don't think... we didn't, Surf wasn't revealed at that point, so we didn't know if it was Snipe Shot or not, so I could... Oh no, it is Sharpedo. Okay, you were right.
He's just going to hit Crunch without Megaing.
Does Inteleon have something stupid that can...
Oh, you know what I think's going to happen? He's going to Crunch, go into Rotom, then he's going to Protect on the T-Wave, and now he's going to be a +2 speed.
Right.
And now he'll be faster than Scarf Inteleon.
If it is Scarfed.
If it is Scarf. I imagine it is, because he switched the item. He needs some contingency for that D-Dance Flapple.
And he has only used Surf so far, so if he is locked as well, I could definitely see him checking to see how much damage Surf will do to even... Because, like, again, Sharpedo's defenses are like 40. So... And you could, knocking on wood here, not saying it's going to happen, but Sniper is still its ability, right? So... if he decided not to, Torrent. Yeah, if he decided not to change it, so no, going into Gengi to the Crunch potentially though. Oh, he protected, and now he can just protect again.
I think he would just Crunch.
Even a +1 if Gengar's Scarfed.
Well, if it's a Z move, yeah, it's gonna hit a little bit through there.
I think
you probably do like 45.
Yeah, I think you need some insurance here. Whoa! What Jesus! Sharpedo, come on!
That's that 40 Spadef, man. Why didn't he just Crunch?
Well, now he is.
I guess he... Oh, are you kidding me?
I like it.
What a proc. Yeah, well, I mean...
If only he crunched instead of protecting. Because he doesn't... does he get Ice Fang? Is Ice Fang...
He gets Ice Fang, he gets Poison Fang, he gets Poison Jab. I imagine it's going to be like Poison Jab, because Poison Jab actually does more than Poison Fang. But hey, Poison Fang has that hot chance to Toxic. Can't forget about that.
I think that should be Ice Fang because of Strong Jaw, but we'll see. Because I like, do you need to save Volt Switch? Do you need to save Mega Sharpedo at +2 at 5% here? No, I think you may as well just attack.
Because Lele is at 75. It'll live a Surf from Inteleon and then just hit back with Psychic.
It should.
Yeah. Lele is...
going into Gliscor here. Calling the Volt Switch.
Man, that was crazy. I think Lele is Jim's win con. If he just gets Lele in clean after losing either Shark or Gliscor.
I'm assuming that Rotom is Scarfed then. If he hit Volt Switch twice, because that Protect might have been to lock him in. Oh, and he went to U-turn. So...
I guess he sacked Shark then.
Yeah, not Scarfed, so he must be... That's a tough one. I don't know. I think he was expecting Rotom to go first there. Or a switch to happen.
Yeah, Sharpedo Mega. Leaf Storm. Okay. This all makes sense.
Makes things a bit easier for Gliscor too, or Lele even.
I think Lele comes in.
Lele can sub.
Hits, Psychic twice.
Yeah, Psychic twice is good too. I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, it would be faster than Rotom here, so Rotom needs to die, and then I guess we'll see. I don't know, because you don't want to lose this opportunity potentially.
Yeah.
No, it is Gliscor coming in, so he has plans here. Maybe this is God. Rock
Slide. Huh.
Rock
Tomb, yeah.
Because he wants Inteleon to go slow, because he thinks that he's going to switch, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Ooh, I don't know. Oh, but now...
No.
Now Gliscor can just Roost. Although the Surf might kill.
Turn. I don't know. I thought he wanted... I don't know.
And there's no Torrent. The only... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if Inteleon does this. Like if he packed both stabs and has like Hydro Pump as well, maybe Hydro Pump does 76, but I don't think so. I think Lele is just gonna click Psychic and win after eating like 50 from a Surf or something.
I guess we will
How much did
figure
it
it
take
out.
last game?
I do not remember. I think Inteleon has this. That's my thought process right now, because it is fast and it is strong. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't know what Jack's even thinking about, because Inteleon comes in and hits Surf twice. You either win or you lose.
Yeah. There he is.
There's a
Paim's
no
John
Torrent.
subbing.
He's going for Torrent. Oh, I
Which,
see.
yeah, I understand that definitely.
Why not hitting Psychic? I guess Moonblast is doing 38.
All right, let's see.
Oh, how much bulk is on Lele?
GG question mark? Not enough.
Oh, got him.
Torrent.
Sneaky quick attack on Gliscor somehow.
That'd be fun. I think he can have it.
Nah.
And he's gone. We're going to game
Wow.
3. 10 minutes. Back on that clock, and we will see you then. Hey, it's time for game 3. I already have the battle up, so let's not waste any time here and bring it on over. Interesting pick in this one where it does not seem that anything has changed on the side of Jack, but I am seeing Chestnut here instead of Flapple, and Chestnut's an interesting choice. We were talking about Masquerain potentially, but apparently he decided to go for Chestnut. An interesting choice.
I'm very surprised at Chestnut, because like you're staring down Ice Beam on Inteleon. Although, well, Chestnut probably lives one and then hits you with like Giga Drain or something, or Wood Hammer. But like, I don't know, Gengar, Muck, Pinsir.
I don't know if he's been thinking that he's going to try to proc Bulletproof, because Sludge Wave has been the preferred Sludge move of choice instead of Sludge Bomb. Maybe he could try to get that.
Sludge Wave is the one is not immune. Sludge Bomb you're immune to.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know if that's what if he had his mind set on that for some reason. Yeah, I guess we'll see, because maybe we'll all eat crow by the end of this. Then Chestnut was the answer, but it felt like to me the matchup was a weird one, and I wasn't excited about it, especially when, yeah, like you were saying, 4 of these Mons at the very least, and then if you want to count Ice Punch on Rhyperior, 5 of these Mons are going to have a super effective move for you.
Although, if you're a Chestnut, I still think you're like fine to eat Ice Punches from Rhyperior.
Oh, yeah.
Just because you're gigantic as well.
Yeah.
But like, the only thing it really gets in the way of is Rotom. But like, Rotom just like hits Willow or Toxic or something. Or even T-Wave.
That's another thing.
Literally any of the status moves.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something crazy that Chestnut's gonna do. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe, Belly Drum Salic? Imagine.
He just hit the emergency do not break glass or whatever the fuck. Just he pulled down the lever for Salic Berry Belly Drum. Chestnut.
All right. Not really where Pinsir wants to be, especially after having a Rock Tomb revealed.
Yeah, I'm assuming that he's still gonna want to do that. I don't know. Did we? It came down to it that like Inteleon was the only Mon. Yeah, I guess Rhyperior's solid, especially. Oh, this is. Rocks are on Gliscor now, so maybe he changed it up and he doesn't have... Maybe he took off U-Turn, maybe he took off Rock Tomb.
Yeah, so I want to see what this Nihilego is doing now.
Maybe it's Scarf Nihilego.
It's got some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
It could potentially even be like a Meteor Beam set where you're spec'd to get the speed boost.
Love Power of Meteor Beam. Chestnut coming in.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
With lefties too, that makes it a 6 or 7 tap, somewhere in that range.
Leech Seed is pretty free here, unfortunately.
Rotom's the only Mon that will eat it. But yeah,
but then Chestnut can just Drain Punch on you, so...
Right. No, there he is.
Oh?
There it is.
Hey.
And he does not want to stay in for the Willow, I would assume, which again, we are in the position of Very few of these mons want a Willow. Although we haven't seen much Willow. It's mostly been Thunder Waves, right? So
Yeah, true. I think Thunderwave actually hurts Jim's team a lot more than Willow
yeah.
does.
Oh,
Oh,
ooh,
Screens
Screens
Rotom.
Rotom. Could have been a good last minute guy. Could have been a good time to switch there. I mean, you know,
Does Spiky Shield is it just objectively better than Protect? Because I was under the impression that Spiky Shield only protected against contact moves.
I'm fairly certain Spiky Shield is essentially Protect, but if you hit it with a contact move, it does, you know, sticky barb damage or something.
Okay, so it is actually broken.
Yeah. I mean, hey, King Shield protects against all moves, but if you hit it with a contact move...
yeah, I remember King Shield working that way, but I guess... yeah.
So... now Jim has to make a decision, because he can't just let this guy have free reign here, and he might not have any removal either, depending on how Glycer's
because why would you bring Defog when Jack has not even made the slightest attempt to put out hazards in this best of 3?
Right. Yeah, Chestnut, especially with Reflect up, Chestnut's, yeah, not doing a ton. I would have...
Oh, a Volt Switch.
Yeah, because now Muck comes in. Normally, like we were saying, Muck is usually the good answer for Nihilego.
Yeah, Muck or Rhyperior are both good here, I think. Because I think Nihilego has Earth Power, but that's not going to do that much.
Ooh, Inteleon, if this Nihilego is Scarfed, this might be fun.
Yeah.
And if this Inteleon is Scarfed, what a call out.
Who knows? But again, Nihilego's big, so I don't know if a Surf is going to do 83. It might do in like the 70-ish range.
No, he's scared.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
In Game 2, you don't want to like put it all on the line like that.
No, you don't. Rhyperior coming in. Ooh, little Whirlwind. All right, okay. All right, Whirlwind, Snorlax, Whirlax. Definitely changing things up there. Chestnut coming in.
Ooh.
Interesting. I mean, with 3 turns of Reflect up here, Muck is probably allowed to do whatever it wants.
Yeah, I don't see a reason not to Poison Jab, because with Poison Touch, it's like a 50-some% chance to poison, and the lefties are gone. So I kind of think Poison Jab is just free real estate. Although, it gets a little tricky, because if Muck is getting chipped, it kind of stops answering Lele.
Oh, Gliscor wrote him now.
The more switches that happen like this, the better it is for Jim, because there's less turns of Reflect. Like, if they're just pivoting on each other and not really doing damage, then...
This is always tough with the U-turns. Like, he's U-turned on Rotom, like, last game he did it, too. I don't know if he keeps forgetting that he's faster or what, because... Oh, fine, okay.
I think he just doesn't want the Leaf Storm.
I mean, we saw the Leaf Storm did, like, 30-something.
It did 30 when he was already at -2, though, because he had killed Shark.
Oh, true, you're right. And now with Nihilego back here and in pretty much free, a poison move's not the freest thing in the world, but, you know.
Yeah, Rhyperior quad resists, AV, Muck, and resisted.
Gengar quad
might
resists.
Be fishing for a double. Yeah, Gengar 4X resists.
Oh, it's the Meteor Beam. I don't know. Oh, 48, okay. I don't know if...
What's the follow-up to kill, though?
Earth Power?
Oh, wait, Earth Power, yeah.
Yeah. Is Earth Power going to do 40 at +1? Probably.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Also, I don't see it getting Earth Power, so I think I just gaslit myself and you.
Oh, it doesn't get Earth Power?
I had Nihilego a season.
I'm on Nihilego. Does it not get Earth Power?
I thought it got Earth Power.
No, apparently it does not. So, smoke him if you got him. Power Gem, I guess.
Okay.
Well, all right.
It knocked off nothing because the power herb is gone.
Yeah, and I think we already know that Inteleon's going to be faster. I
Well,
mean,
if
getting...
speed boost.
Oh,
Oh,
beast boost. Oh, wow. All right. Okay, wait a minute. This boy just changed the game a little bit. What do you have to do? How close is the... Wow, do you...
yeah. Do you just lose?
I
I
don't
guess
know.
Rhyperior has to come in.
I don't know if you just lose, because I think that, like, the quick attack on... Like, even in
Yeah, even
resisted
though
will
it's
still do a
resisted,
lot.
probably.
I don't know if it'll do 45, though, which is the problem.
I feel like it'll do around 35 to 40. That's my intuition.
It's gonna be a close one. And even then, if any of these other... Well, I say if any of these other mons are scarfed. If Gengar or Inteleon are scarfed...
Yeah, that spells bad news for Nihilego.
I think even then, you kind of go out swinging. You know?
Yeah.
Just so you could figure it out, maybe? So you're not living in fear?
Although Nihilego could potentially, like, pick off Rotom later in the game.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you hit the Meteor Beam. I feel like that's like a... You dug your heels in. It's time to get this done. So yeah, does Nihilego get Energy Ball or anything? Anything that'll...
I actually
Grass
think
Knot?
it's Grass Knot.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, no, okay. All right, now things are bad.
Oh man.
Things have gotten bad.
Yeah, if Sludge Wave is the last move, then it just kills Rotom-Mow.
No Scarf. I mean, it's all gonna depend on if the quick attack does it.
Because there's 0% chance.
He didn't quick attack!
Oh, you know what? Okay. That was actually... No, that was the play to not Mega, because maybe, just maybe, you barely live on the skin of your teeth without the 4X.
True. Crit Sludge Bomb.
Oh, man. What a way to go out in Game 3.
You were talking about Nihilego having a Meteor Beam, potentially.
I think didn't I call out that exact set Meteor Beam, but he gets the speed boost when he kills?
I think so. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a second! Wait a second. Hold on, we still got a game here, maybe.
Do we?
Oh, wow.
I mean,
if
okay, I was actually going to say Shark is just going to protect, but this works too.
If Lele's scarfed, maybe? Okay.
Yep, Scarf
That seems like a scarf then, yeah.
Wow, Jim really went out swinging that game.
Ooh, man.
Oh, boy.
Nihilego. What a legend. And all of our talk of like, ooh, is Chestnut really the play? Didn't really come in, so there we go. He impressed us too much with the Lele, so it was too big-brained. So Jim moves on here. He's gonna face Tristan in the next round. And how do you feel about that with, you're already in the semifinals here. Who do you like in that matchup of Jim and Tristan?
Whew, man. Those are two really scary battlers and really scary teams.
I mean, this could be where it all comes to a head, where the two people who need a championship face off in the finals.
Me and Jim in the finals. That's the dream.
Well, we'll have to wait until next week to see how it goes with him and Tristan, and we'll have to wait until Thursday to see how it goes between LCD and Manny to determine your opponent. And before we sign off here, you got anything to say to the lovely people?
Subscribe to the channel, click the bell.
Good night, everybody.